Did you know that Cars has 7 stands? Yes, you read the title of the video correctly. It is official and it is featured within the novel Joestar. If you're intrigued and want to learn more, I would like to kindly ask you to hit the like and subscribe button for more content. Okay, let's get into the video. As I said previously, this is part of a officially published storyline. However, that does not mean it's canon. Just wanted to clear that up so there isn't anyone in the comments like, oh, Araki said this and that. Now that that's out of the way, I can move on to the first stand of Cars. Past the events of Stone Ocean, Cars ended up in Mars and got stuck there for a very long time, just waiting for a chance to go back to Earth. However, as consequence of Pucci resetting the universe several times, 36 other Cars appeared on Mars, all of whom were defeated by Joseph Joestar. Then Cars met Funnier Valentine, the son of Funny Valentine, as well as Narancia. Cars also encountered George Joestar. Instead of a plane, Narancia has now a submarine stand called the U-boat. Cars was able to see Narancia's stand, which led Cars to ask if humans have evolved to project technology out of their own bodies. George proceeds to explain to Cars how stands work, and Cars ponders if it's possible for him to have a stand too. After taking all the information he was just fed regarding stands, he creates his own version of the stand, U-boat Ultimate, and it can swim or float in the air and in space. Not only that, but it can also swim inside people's bodies. It can shoot missiles to destroy its enemies from the inside out. Naturally, the size of the explosives influences the damage output. U-boat Ultimate has all the functions of a real submarine, sonar provisions for being the ultimate version of a stand. All the capabilities of the ultimate stands are amplified. For example, its sonar can deafen someone. Enrico Pucci, who was also in Mars, experienced excruciating pain, even though the sonar was not yet activated. Pucci, already irritated by Cars' inconvenient abilities, used White Snake to put down Cars. A whole bunch of this came out of Cars instead of just 2. Cars learned what White Snake can do and simply created an ultimate version of White Snake, almost as if he has a Sharingan that copies stands. Appearance-wise, it looks a lot like Azura's statue because of its 3 heads and 6 arms. This version of White Snake has the same powers. It takes out 2 discs from someone's head, a memory disc and a stand disc. If it steals your memory disk, you will obviously lose your recollection. If it steals your stand disk, you will lose your stand and will go into a vegetative state, because a body cannot live without a soul, and stands are the physical manifestation of one soul. What sets White Snake Ultimate apart from the regular White Snake is the fact that it is now capable of making copies of the stolen discs, as many copies as Cars wish, which is absolutely insanity. Just imagine how flawless the world would be if the entire Earth's population possessed D4C love train, or how chaotic it would be had the Earth's inhabitants been given wonder of view. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent here. The downgrade is that since Cars never saw Pucci using the acid and illusions, White Snake Ultimate could not copy it. Upon seeing Funny Valentine using D4C, Cars quickly made his own D4C, and again, Cars had not seen the love train in action, so his D4C cannot deflect misfortune. The way in which Cars' D4C travels dimensions differs from the original. It can simply create portals to any dimension he wants to go, so long as he fits in there, unlike Funny Valentine, who needs parts of himself to be put between 2 objects to use the dimensional hop. To catch Dio off guard, Cars hid himself inside George's body, using the same portals, and as he traveled there taking 2 more people, I can assume Cars is able to shrink as well, and Cars D4C has a massive upgrade. Cars can now touch his alternate universe counterpart without exploding. When Cars finally got back to Earth, he was teleported to an alternate reality where Dio became the ultimate life form by destroying all who opposed him. Cars and Dio initiated a fight. During this period of time, Dio requested Funny Valentine's help to take down Cars, and after he agreed to help, Cars, who saw how the world worked, made his own version of the stand, which can also stop time for 1 hour. After Cars had an encounter with Sandman, he copied his stand also. In this light novel, in a silent way's ability is changed to sand manipulation. Cars' ultimate stand appears with 4 eyes and several heads. Dune ultimate controls sand on a colossal scale, creating sand tornadoes and erecting colossally large pillars of great durability. Cars, seeing as how he and Dio had been fighting for a long time and failed to kill each other because they would just heal back up, felt the need to pelt Dio with a bunch of discs, and when Dio almost exploded with the overload of discs, she impaled Cars' White Snake with a stand arrow, which caused White Snake to morph into Sea Moon Ultimate Requiem, maintaining his base appearance traits, 3 heads and 6 arms. Other differential is that now the stand has an animal skin thong. As you know, everything within a scope of 5 kilometers of the base Sea Moon is pulled away from Sea Moon. It's like the positive side of a magnet facing another positive polarity of another magnet. By touching something or someone, Sea Moon can alter the gravitational flux of that object or person and turn them inside out. That's the base Sea Moon I just summarized. But what about Sea Moon Ultimate Requiem? It might be a tremendously powerful stand, but as it stands it doesn't have any feats to support that assumption. When Dio hid inside a giant zombie that he created, his Sea Moon Ultimate Requiem fell apart and gave Orange into Made in Heaven Ultimate Requiem, which he used to speed up time to go to another universe with the objective of finding a Brando to use his body. Anyways, Cars obtained the same stand, and its power of time acceleration can be concentrated in one specific individual, making them die of old age very quickly. Let me know what you thought in the comments. I'm very eager to read what you have to say, and as always, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That being said, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.